And in swimming in lane number 2, heat 1, Phoenixville's Aaron Pappas, Arini Pappas. Lane number 2 is Kara Stewart from Boise. Lane number 3 from Rapid, Maddie Wilson. Lane number 5 from New Canaan, Erica Earhart. I'm sorry, that's Erica Arrett. Lily Kurtz from Chesser is in lane 6, and Allison Capostasi from Emmy Lyons is in lane number 7. Heat 2 of 10, a women's 200-meter butterfly is in the water. Kara Stewart, 17 years old from Boise, 2:30.76 coming out of heat number 1. Heat 3 now in the water. Heat 3 of 10 for the women's 2 fly. Coming out of heat number 2, that was Camille Long from Western North Carolina. She's 2:27.62. She does have your top time through 2 heats unofficially. So in heat number 3, Andrea Higgins in 1. From the North Shore, Anna Newman 2 from Western North Carolina. Brenna McLaughlin from Wilton is in 3. Catherine Robinson from Cheshire in 4. Molly Griswold from Ocean County in 5. Alexis Faria, Lakeland Hills 6. Miranda Leggett from Oshkosh 7. Catherine Scott from Red Bank in 8. Out of heat number 3, that was Anna Nunam from Western North Carolina. She's 2:24.97, unofficially your top time through 3 heats here in the women's 200-meter butterfly. Heat 4 in the water, Marissa Taylor, lane 1. Taylor 1, Blakeman 2, Muir 3, Harder 4, Mulcahy 5, Quinn 6, McDermott 7, Datto in 8. Top time 2:24.97. Out of heat number 3, Anna Nunam from Western North Carolina. That was Raina Harder from the Joliet Jets. She goes 2:28.63. Her top time is Anna Nunam from Western North Carolina, 2:24.97 through 4 heats. Erica Frazier, with an act of honesty, caring, and respect and responsibility, just turned in an iPhone over here to the announcer's table. Thank you, Erica, from Fanwood Scotch Plains. So if you lost your or misplaced your iPhone in one of the locker rooms, women's locker room, stop by. And at heat number 5, Sarah Horn from Wyckoff, 2:27.11. Top time remains with Anna Noonan, 2:24.97. We're in heat number 6. Gail Workman 1, Mally Mora 2, Bria Zablocki 3, Lexi Routh, our athlete rep, in 4, Zoe Chan in 5, Emmy Smith 6, Morgan Hansen 7, and Evelyn Peters in lane number 8. Your top time so far through 5 heats, 2:24.97, Anna Noonan. So out of heat number 6, Bree Zablocki from Green Bay goes 2:26.70. Top time remains with Anna Noonan at 2:24.97. Sign in lane 1, Cook 2, Bellendorf 3, Tejada 4, Mendoza 5, Bazarian 6, Tingley 7, and O'Leary in lane number 8. O'Leary's won the 100 and the 50 breast. We need a coach from Red Bank to the time trial table. Coach from Red Bank, New Jersey to the time trial table. Red Bank to the time trial table, please. Thank you. This is heat number 8, first of our 3 circle-seated heats of the women's 200-meter butterfly. 10 heats in total. Lane 1, Diagoronsky from Cheshire. Lane number 2, Cleopatra Lim from Wyckoff. Lane number 3, 13th in the 100 fly from Cheshire, Elizabeth Boyer. Lane number 4, she was 6th in the 50 fly from Blue Ash, Megan Glass. Lane number 5 is Catherine Connolly from South Shore. Lane number 6, 11th in the 100 fly, Mackenzie Campbell from Greensboro. Lane 7 from Dwaynesburg, Alexandra Dixon. And in lane number 8, 22nd in the 100 fly from Greater Flint, Natalie Gallimore. Connolly was 5th in this event last year. So now your leader on the deck, 2:18.40, Megan Glass from Blue Ash, 15 years old. Nice swim coming out of heat number 8. In the water right now, heat number 9, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. 10 heats in total for the women's 200-meter butterfly. Lane number 1 is Mia Lecco from Cheshire. Megan Rudolph was 7th in the 100 fly from Middle Tiger. She's in lane 2. Brooke Parada, 4th in the 100 fly from Cheshire, is in lane 3. Anna Durick, 9th in the 2 free from Hickory, is in lane 4. Morgan Tasek, 10th in the 100 fly, 9th in this event last year, is in lane number 5. Caitlin Ties, 2nd in the 100 fly, 5th in the 50 fly from Bath, is in 6. Lane number 7 from Northwest North Carolina is Corinne Martin, and lane number 8 from the Wilton Wahoos is Sophie Hayes. Heat 9, in the water, top time, right up there on the board. Megan Glass puts a big swim in at a 2:18.40. Leads the way on the deck. Nice swim out of lane number 3, heat number 9, Brooke Parada from Cheshire. She goes 2:18.25. She is your leader on the deck, followed by Megan Glass at this point, and then Morgan Tasic. Unofficially your top 3. Final heat, third of our 3 circle seated heats is in the water. Heat number 10, women's 200-meter butterfly. Lane number 1 is Natalie Larson from the Wilton Waiwahoos. Lane number 2, Emma Otten from Countryside. Lane number 3 from Countryside, Shannon Gillet, 12th in the 100 fly. Emma Seiberlich is your top seed in this heat, coming in. 3rd in the 2 back, 5th in the 100 back, 8th in the 2 free from Phoenixville. Shannon Gillet was 6th in this event last year. Emily Ilgenfrist, 14th in the 100 fly this week, 4th in this event last year from York, is in 5. Leah Braswell, lane number 6. She won the 4IM the other night. And the 400 free from York and York County. Megan Hathaway's in 7 from North Shore, and Claire Shin in lane number 8 from Wyckoff. Top time. Here comes Shannon Gillet. Top time is 2:18.25. It was a 2:16.57. So it looks like Gillet, then Parada will be your top 2 seeds going into tonight. Nice swim, ladies. Our next event, the men's 200-meter butterfly. Your national record set right here last year. David May from Cheshire, Connecticut. He went 2:02.33. 8 heats in total this morning. This will be heat number 1. Mr. Referee. Heat 1, lane number 2 from Lionville, Vincent Yee. Lane number 3 from Laurel East Hartford, Matt Titterton. Lane number 4 from Somerset Hills, Tommy Cromie. Lane number 5 from Red Bank, Richard Trent-Talang. Lane number 6 from Emmy Lyons, Malcolm Depke. So Matt Titterton, he comes in with a 2:13.36 out of heat number 1. Your leader on the deck. Let's hear it, Kaylee. Heat number 2 of 8 for the men's 200 fly in the water. Lane number 1 from Western Branch, Kyle Holman. Lane number 2, Ravish Kool. He did a great job with our national anthem the other night from Somerset Hills. Joshua O is in lane number 3. He's from Wyckoff. His teammate Tim Anderson's in 4. Lane number 5 is 8th in 100 fly, 2nd in a 2 free from Red Bank. It's also 6th in the 4 free, Chris Smith. Lane number 6 is Sean Tan from Lakeland Hills. Lane number 7 from Upper Mainland, James Kirkby. And in lane number 8 from Upper Mainland, Kevin Ryle. So here you see Smith kind of post that time from the yard seed. Jersey Shore kid. Nice swim right there by Chris Smith from Red Bank, 2:08.22. Your leader on the deck, unofficially. Heat number 3 in the water. Lane number 1, Severna Park Y Greater Annapolis, Brendan Jones. Lane number 2, Tri-County Y, Tim Stallings. Lane number 3 from Severna Park Greater Annapolis, Reed Hussey. Lane number 4 from Pal Crosley Jr., Isaiah Valentine. Lane number 5 from Countryside, Cameron Rutz. Lane number 6 from Ridgewood, Eric Chime. Lane number 7 from Northwest North Carolina, John Day. And lane number 8 from York and York County, Miles Cox. Heat 3 in the water. So you got a tie coming out of heat number 3. Miles Cox, Cameron Rutz at 2:13.16. Nice swim, gentlemen. Top time remains with Chris Smith, 2:08.22, followed by Rutz and Cox, and then Titterton. In the water right now, heat number 4 of 8. Preliminary results of the women's 200-meter butterfly. Second alternate, Nicole Tingley. First alternate, Cleopatra Lim. 24th, eligible to swim in the C final, Sarah Horn. Bree Zablocki, 23rd. 22nd, Natalie Larson. 21st, Megan Hathaway. 20th, Catherine Connolly. 19th, Anna Noonan. 18th, Mia Lecco. 17th, Megan Rudolph. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final, 16th, Sophie Hayes. 15th, Tia Goronsky. 14th, Corinne Martin. 13th, Leah Braswell. 12th, Mackenzie Campbell. 11th, Alexandra Dixon. 10th, Emma Otten. And 9th, Emily Ilgenfritz. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final, 8th, Caitlin Ties. 7th, Elizabeth Boyers. 6th, Anna Durick. 5th, Morgan Tosick. 4th, Emma Cyberlick. 3rd, Megan Glass. 2nd, Brooke Pilata. And with the time of 2:16.57, your top qualifier is Shannon Gillet. So once again, your top qualifier with a time of 2:16.57 for Countryside, Shannon Gillet. The time is 9:05. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. So coming out of heat number 4, Jackie Zablocki went 2:11.54. Nice swim by Zablocki. Moves into second place in the top times. Heat number 5 is in the water. So lane 1 is KJ Lucy from Rapid. 2 is Kyle Shattuck from Cheshire. 3, Adam Ambrosi from Cheshire. 4, Alex Rastelli from South Shore. 5 is Jack Lynch from the Wilton Waiwahoos. 6, Gary Sun from Lakeland Hills. And 7 from Northwest North Carolina, Josh Lenchik. So out of heat number 5, Adam Ambrosi from Cheshire goes 2:10.11. Top time remains with Chris Smith coming out of heat number 2 in that yard seat at 2:08.22. Heat number 6, first of our 3 circle-seated heats, is in the water. 1 is Stout, 2 Kelly, 3 Burns, 4 Dobson, was 14th in the 2 free 10th in this event last year. Rice, Jade Rice is in 5, 24th in the 50 last and 11th in this event last year. Biagioli is in 6 from Wyckoff, 4th in the 4 IM. Puglisi 7 from Rapid Area, and in lane number 8, Kevin Liebold from South Family. So again, your time to be 2:08.22. Well, looks like Brendan Burns from Umley, 2:07.72. Brendan now has your top time going through 6 heats, 2:07.72. Followed by Chris Smith, unofficially 2:08.22. In the water, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. For the men's 200-meter butterfly, 8 heats in total. Lane number 1 from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Adam Maller. Lane number 2 from Leaning Tower, Joe Park. Lane 3 from South Family, Nick Aukerman. 4 is Lexo Walker. He was 9th in this event last year, 10th in the 100 fly the other night. He's from Wilton. Liam Halpin from South Family, 18th in the 100 fly the other night. He's in 5. Ryan Ellinger, 6th in the 100 fly, 12th in the 50 fly this week from Green Bay's in 6. Zach DeGiro, 15th in the 100 fly from Red Banks in 7. And Zach Parkman from Lancaster and Fairfield is in lane number 8. So Lexo Walker from the Wilton Wahoos, 2:07.46, cruises in there and now has your top time, followed by Brendan Burns. So Walker, your top time going into heat number 8. Heat number 8, third of our 3 circle-seated heats, is in the water. Final heat, lane 1 from Wilton, Eric Ryan. Lane number 2 from Emmy Lyons, Jonathan Erickson. Lane number 3 was 13th in the 1500, 16th in this event last year from Cheshire, Connor Robeson. Lane number 4, he won the 100 fly the other night from Soundview, Connecticut, Corey Gambardella. Lane number 5, 15th in the 2 back the other night from York, Dylan North. Lane number 6 from Somerset Valley, 16th in the 100 fly the other night, Jake Otterbein. Lane number 7, 13 years old from Emmy Lyons, Jonah Karshnick. Lane number 8 from Ridgewood, New Jersey, Josh Popolitanek. Nice swim right there by Dylan North at 2:08.30, followed by Gambardella at 2:08.54. Nice swim, gentlemen. The next event, the women's 100-meter freestyle. Your national record set in 2015. Right here last year, 56.05. Katrina Kanapka from Middle Tiger. There'll be 14 heats. This will be heat number 1. Mr. Referee. So out of that men's 2 fly unofficially, it looks like Lexo Walker will hold down lane number 4 tonight in your championship final. Don't forget to pick up your bio forms at the help desk. Fill them out. Championship finalists, please fill those bio forms out this morning. Drop them off to me. I truly appreciate your help with that. Thank you. (101.52) your top time. Mackenzie Blakeland coming out of lane number 5, heat number 1. Next up, now in the water, heat 2 of 14, women's 100 free. Nice swim by Kara Megel from Boyertown, 100.13, your leader on the deck. Jess Snover, Middle Tiger, 59.28, coming out of the yard seeds. Top time so far, heat 4 in the water. Isabel Jimenez comes out of heat number 4 with a 101.40. Top time remains with Jessie Snover. Middle Tiger, 59.28. Leah Thomas, Pal Crosley, 10083 out of heat number 5. Top time 59:28. Ellie Wargo from Cheshire goes 10051 out of heat 6. Top time remains with Jessie Snover, 59:28 out of heat number 3. Here comes heat number 8, chasing down heat number 7 to the diving well end. Out of heat number 7. Rachel Mazes from Fanwood Scotch Plains. She goes 10018. Top time 59:28, Jessie Snover. Coming out of heat number 8, Darlene Fung from Fanwood Scotch Plains. She goes 59:41. That's your second fastest time behind Jessie Snover at 59:28. Here comes heat number 9. Pretty good time for the 13-year-old from Northwest North Carolina, 59:70. That'll be your third fastest time. Through 9 heats, heat number 10 in the water. Jessie Snover still has your top time at 59:28. Marissa Gingrich goes 59:85. Top time remains 59:28. Jessie Snover, heat 11 in the water. time. Gable goes 59.38. So heat number 12 finishing up at the scoreboard end. First of our 3 circle-seated heats. Here's Cameron Forbes at a 57.21. Real good swim, followed by Abby Berlacco. So Forbes now your leader on the deck. She was 9th in this event last year. In the water, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. Lane 4 is Kira Page. She was 4th in this event last year. Next to her, Brooke Parada, who swam the 2-fly earlier, is in lane number 5. In the water is heat 14. And it'll be 58.16 for Sarah Davis. Top time remains with Abby Berlacco, 57.21. Final heat in the water for the ladies. Lane number 4 is our 50 free champ from short course and last night, Kylie Perry from the Wilton Waiwahoos. She was 2nd last year in this event. She's got your national record, 56.05. Set here last year by Katrina Konopka. Olivia Smelzers was 2nd in the 50 free. She's in lane 3. There's a 56 on the board for Kylie Perry. That'll be your top time going into tonight for the 50 free champ. Great swim, ladies. Our next event, the men's 100-meter freestyle. National record set back in 2012 when Joe was going bonkers. Joe Bonk, 50.17 from Yoda. 14 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. All our yard seeds. No, Swartfager, he was in the final last night for the 50 free. Let's see what happens here. So Swartfager, he goes 54.75, sets the pace for us early on out of heat number 1. So Ed Rudman out of lane 6, he goes 54.03. He's your new leader on the deck. Preliminary results from the men's 200-meter butterfly. Second alternate, Adam Mailer. First alternate, Gary Sun. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final. 24th, Jack Lintz. 23rd, Jade Rice. 22nd, Jackie Zablocki. 21st, Dawson Stout. Continuing with the results of the men's 200-meter butterfly. 20th, Alex Rastelli. 19th, Sean Tan. 18th, Ben Puglisi. 17th, Jonah Karshnick. 16th, Adam Ambrosi. '15th, Jake Otterbein. 14th, Nick Ackerman. 13th, Francis Biagili. 12th, Ryan Ellinger. 11th, Chet Dobson. 10th, Eric Ryan. 9th, Connor Robeson. 8th, Jonathan Erickson. 7th, Kevin Liebold. 6th, Corey Gambardella. 5th, Dylan North. 4th, Christopher Smith. 3rd, Leon Halpin. 2nd, Brendan Burns. And your top qualifier for the men's 200-meter butterfly with a time of 2:07.46 from the Wilton Waiwahoos, Alexa Walker. The time is 9:30 a.m. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Somerset Valley, goes 55.27. Top time remains with Ed Rudman, 54.03. Heat 7 in the water. Preliminary results for the women's 100-meter freestyle. Second alternate, Abby Choi. First alternate, Kayla Purcell. 24th, Carolyn Pappy. 23rd, Dee Dee Mays. Women's 100 free prelim results. 22nd, Michaela Rankin. 21st, Jenna Pahowski. 20th, Hannah Thornton. 19th, Maggie Summit. 18th, Kayla Barone. 17th, Megan Bobick. 16th, Darlene Fung. 15th, Alexandra Gebel. 14th, Alexandra Tyler. 13th, Jessie Stover. 12th, Megan Rudolph. 11th, Olivia Smelzer. Tenth, Kate Sheridan. 9th, Emma Curtis. 8th, Taylor Petrak. 7th, Kira Page. 6th, Brooke Parada. 5th, Sarah Davis. 4th, Marlise Mosch. 3rd, Abby Berlacco. 2nd, Cameron Forbes. And your top qualifier with a time of 56.92 seconds from the Wilton Wahoos, Kai Lee Perry. Time is 9:35 a.m. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions. So Ed Rudman still holding down with a 54.03 out of heat number 2. That was Alec Peckman. He goes 54.07. He is your second fastest time, along with Jonathan Yanello up there with the tie for first there out of heat number 10. Heat 11 in the water. First of our 3 circle-seated heats is in the water. Hank Seifert, lane number 4. He was first in the 100 back, 13th in this event last year. Next to him in 5 is Carson Burt, 13th in the 50 free, 6th in this event last year. Jake Otterbein from Somerset Valley was 11th in this event last year. He's lane 6. Heat 13, second of our 3 circle-seated heats, now in the water. So Seifert goes 52.50. He now has your top time on the deck. Swimming in heat number 13, Hugo Sykes, our 50 free champ. Hugo was 5th in this event last year. Next to him, Zach Snyder, 12th in the 2 free. Jack Doherty in lane number 3 was 14th in this event last year. So out of heat 13, Jack Doherty goes 52.12. That's your top time. Now followed by Hugo Sykes at 52.27. Final heat in the water. Billy Beard is in lane number 4. He was 3rd in the 50 free. Jack German was 4th in the 50 free. And he was 4th in this event last year. He's in lane number 5. So your top time, Jack Doherty, 52.12, Cheshire, Connecticut. Hugo Sykes in second right now at 52.27, and Hank Seifert sits 3rd at 52.50. So Sam Hawk comes out of there with a 52.77. So it looks like it'll be Doherty and Sykes, top 2 seeds. Next up, women's 200-meter individual medley. Your national record is 2:16.33. Leah Gingrich set that back in that Olympic year of 2008. She was from West Shore. 9 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. Don't forget, coaches, coach of the meat ballots are available at the help desk. Drop them off at the time trials table. Coach of the meat ballots, please pick them up. You get one vote per YMCA, 1 vote per Y. So you can't have 3 or 4 coaches stuff in the box. One coach may vote for your association. Coach of the meet. So heat 1 of 9 of the women's 200-meter individual medley in the water. 20 more minutes for the time trial table. 20 minutes for the time trial table. Christina Lang is in lane number 1 from Suncoast. Lane number 2 from Ocean County, Gabrielle Cabaron. Lane number 3, Victoria Eisenhower. Lane number 4, Emily Longenecker from Western Branch. Lane number 5, Rebecca Morale from Somerset Hills. Tatum Detwiller from Uniontown is in 6. Lane 7 from Phoenixville, Morgan Hansen. Once again, coach of the meet ballots are available at the help desk. 1 vote per association. When you've completed the ballot, please put it over in the ballot box at the time trial table. Step 1, pick it up, coaches. Step 2, you get 1 vote. Step 3, it needs to be put back into the ballot box at the time trial table. 20 minutes left for time trials entries this morning. 20 minutes remain. Also, championship bioforms, please stop by. Top 8, stop by, pick up your bioforms. Nice swim, ladies. Out of lane number 4, that was Emily Longenecker with the 2:28.73. Out of heat number 1. Heat number 2 in the water. Jensen Keck from Kishwaukee, lane 1. Gabrielle Rudy, lane 2 from Ridley. Lane number 3 is Shannon Culpert from Ocean County. Lane number 4 is from Duanesburg is Rebecca Nelson. Lane number 5 is Ashley Afromsky from Wyckoff. Lane number 6 from Greater Westfield, Kelsey Johnstone. Lane number 7 from Boyertown, Nicolette Nolte. And in lane number 8, Seta Sinise from Joliet Jets. Heat 3 in the water of 9 for the women's 200-meter individual medley. That was Gabrielle Rudy from Ridley. She goes 2:29.75. Your top time remains with Emily Longenecker unofficially 2:28.73 out of heat number 1. Heat 3's in the water. We need a coach from York, a coach from Joliet, a coach from Ridgewood, and a coach from Oshkosh to the admin room. York, Joliet, Ridgewood, Oshkosh coaches to the admin room, please. Thank you. Potential swim-offs. Preliminary results of the men's 100-meter freestyle. Tied for 26, Joshua Vance and Tim Park. That's your second alternate spot. Potential swim off there. And first alternate is Dominic Paletta. So Madison Jones from Suncoast goes 2:29.28. Top time remains with Emily Longenecker at 2:28.73. All right, back to the men's 100-meter freestyle. Tied for 26th with the second alternate, Joshua Bant and Tim Park. 25th is Dominic Paletta. That's your first alternate. 24th, Jake Otterbein. 23rd, Henry Scott. Tied for 22nd, Nathaniel Hartley and Patrick Lance. 20th, Garrison Herfel. 19th, Griff Morgan. 17th, Jonathan Yonello. Tied with him is Alec Peckman. 16th, eligible to swim in the console final, Ed Rudman. 15th, Teddy Smith. 14th, Zach Snyder. 13th, Mark Faris. 12th, Jack German. 11th, Josh Cohen. 10th, Andreas Rosler. 9th, Alex Fortman. 8th, Billy Beard. This is our championship final. In 8th, Billy Beard. Carson Burt in 7th. Kevin Courtwright in 6th. Remy Skurjans in 5th. Sam Hawk in 4th. 3rd is Hank Seifert. 2nd, Hugo Sykes. And your top qualifier with a time of 52.12 seconds from the Cheshire, Connecticut Sea Dogs, Jack Doherty. Time is 9:50 a.m. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Heat 4 in the winner. And finishing up there is Jessie Snover out of heat number 4. She's 2:26.06. She'll hold down your top time on the pool deck unofficially. Heat 5 in the water, Sarah Grace Byers. Middle Tiger Lane 1, Sarah Turchanik from Ridgewood, Ohio, Lane 2. Maddie Grenoble from Lionville 3. Jessica Chow's in 4 from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Lane 5 from Ocean County, Marianne Malloy. Lane 6 from Edwardsville, Natalie Edwards. Lane 7 from Butler, Brooke Zukowski. And lane number 8 from New Canaan, Isabel Hanbar. Nice swim by Jessica Chow from Ridgewood, New Jersey. She goes 2:27.89. Looks to be your second fastest time unofficially. Top times, Jessie Snover, 2:26.06 out of heat number 4. This is heat number 6 in the water. Women's 200-meter individual medley. 9 heats in total. Lane 1 from Countryside, Emily Carlin. Lane number 2 from West Shore, Kayla Barone. Lane number 3 from Regional Y Western Connecticut, Amelia Wooten. Lane number 4 from Y the North Shore, Sophia Lamino. Lane number 5 is Molly Bushelman from Emmy Lyons. Lane 6 from Soundview Y, 13 years old, Vivian Mudry. Lane number 7 from Emmy Lyons is Kate Overby. And in lane number 8, 14-year-old from the Wilton Y Wahoos, Ellen Holmquist. Out of heat number 6, it was 2:28.49. Amelia Wooten from Regional Y Western Connecticut, followed closely by Ellen Holmquist. Oshkosh coach, we need the Oshkosh, Wisconsin coach to the administration room. Oshkosh, Oshkosh, Oshkosh to the admin room, please. And this is heat number 7, first of our 3 circle-seated heats for the women's 200-meter individual medley in the water. Lane number 4, she was 17th in the 4IM the other night. Allie Mendoza. Elizabeth Boyer from Cheshire, she was 5th in the 4IM the other night, 15th in the 100 fly. 3, Kiki Rice is in 5. And she was 21st in the 4IM, 18th in this event last year. So that's why the Oshkosh coach is watching this heat, so don't worry, Oshkosh. Up there in lane number 2, Lizzie Caldwell. Up there in lane 2, Lizzie Caldwell from New Canaan. Won the 200 breast the other night. She's 2:24.03. And that'll be your top time so far. 2:24.03 for Lizzie Caldwell from New Canaan. Nice swim. Four more minutes for the time trial table. Time trials will be closed in 4 minutes. Heat number 8 of 9 is in the water. 8 of 9 in the water, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. Lane number 4 is Megan Bull. She was 9th in the 4IM the other night, 10th in this event last year. Maddie Cook next to her in 5 was 13th in the 50 breast. 20th in the 100 breast from Phoenixville. Sophia Moore from Greenwich, 14 years old. She's in lane 6. She was 10th in the 100 breast. So here comes the 100 breast, or here comes the 50 breast in this 200 IM right now. We'll keep an eye on these ladies. They're in lane number 2. Grace Reeder from Western North Carolina was your leader through the backstroke. So another nice swim put in by Megan Bull from Somerset Valley. She goes 2:21.97. Good job by Megan Bull. She is your leader on the deck unofficially. Final heat, heat number 9, third of our 3 circle seated heats for the women's 200-meter individual medley is in the water. So don't be surprised there. In lane number 1 is Megan Sichterman. Great butterflyer. Kirsten Daly, lane 2. She was 6th in the 4 IM the other night. Emma Holmquist, 7th in the 4 IM, 14th last year in this event. Sarah Hardy, our top seed coming in, center of the pool. Sarah was 2nd in the 4 IM, 3rd in this event last year. Sarah Welch is in 5, 15th in the 4 IM the other night, 8th in this event last year. Megan Hathaway 6, Eleanor Ronan 7, and Natalie Brown in lane number 8. Moving up. Nice swim going here by Sarah Welch and Sarah Hardy. Up there in lane number 1, Sichterman still hanging in. Here comes Holmquist. And there you go. Welch goes 2:23.35. So your top time, unofficially 2:21.97. Megan Bull. So nice swim, ladies. Our next event, the men's 200-meter individual medley. Your national record set back in 2011 by Cheshire, Connecticut's Connor Marr. He was 2:05.13. 8 heats in total. This will be heat number 1. Mr. Referee. So heat number one, rear rink, lane 1, row 2, Ashby 3, Stanek 4, Scheidel 5, Boileau 6, Mandolina 7, and Parkin 8. A very nice swim there for Somerset Hills, Lucas Scheidel. 2:13.51 for Lucas. Great job. He is now your leader on the deck. Heat 2 in the water. Pitties lane 1, Tees 2, Titterton 3, Potts 4, Forrest 5, Cox 6, Cashel 7, and Bevel in lane number 8. 2:13.51. Lucas Scheidel, he is your leader on the deck. So heat number 3 of 8 is in the water. Coming out of heat number 2, Tyler Pitty from Rock River Valley, Illinois, 2:13.04. He is now your leader on the deck. In heat number 3, Wagner, lane 1, fails 2. Weinman 3, Rudder 4, Bernard 5, Fallon 6. Script is in 7, and in lane number 8, Waterman. Preliminary results for the women's 200-meter individual medley. Second alternate, Emily Longenecker. First alternate, Abby Francis. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final. 24th, Ellen Holmquist. 23rd, Amelia Wooten. 22nd, Sarah Turchenik. 21st, Jessica Chow. Continuing with the results of the women's 200-meter IM. Eligible to swim in the C final, 24th, Ellen Holmquist. 23rd, Amelia Wooten. 22nd, Sarah Turchenik. 21st, Jessica Chow. 20th, Callie Paff. 19th, Kate Bright. 18th, Sophia Moore. 17th, Emma Nicholas Morris. 16th, in the B final, Grace Reeder. Tied for 14th, Megan Hathaway and Haley Trotter. 13th, Bridget Horton. 12th, Ellie Mendoza. 11th, Jessie Snover. 10th, Kiki Rice. 9th, Eleanor Ronan. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final. 8th, Kirsten Daly. 7th, Elizabeth Boyer. 6th, Emma Holmquist. 5th, Lizzie Caldwell. 4th, Sarah Hardy. 3rd, Megan Sichterman. 2nd, Sarah Welch. And your top qualifier with a time of 2:21.97 seconds from Somerset Valley, Megan Bull. Time is 10:10. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Coming out of heat number 4, that's Ryan Johnston from the Flying Falcons, Greater Flint, Michigan, 2:14.86 into water right now. Heat number 5 of 8, men's 200-meter individual medley. So 2:13.04, Tyler Pitty has your top time. In this heat, you have Zimtrovic 1, 4 and 2, Neverman 3, Sandner in 4, Regan's 5, Klippel 6, Keeley, who's well out in front, our 200 back. Actually, he's not well out in front because Zimtrovic up there in lane number 1 is right with him. And Gunther's in lane 8. Top time, 2:13.04, Tyler Pitty. So out of heat number 5, Jake Keeley, 2:10.85. That's your top time so far through 5 heats. Now we're into our circle-seated heats. Heat number 6 of 8. First of our 3 circle-seated heats. Bondarovich up there in lane 1. Second in the 2 breast. We'll keep an eye on him. Second in the 100 breast. Alec Peckman's in lane 2. Wolchowski, good backstroker, 9th in the 2 back, 7th in the 100 backs in 3. Jackson Cabas, 6th in the 4 IM, 18th in this event last year, is in 4. Alex Sun is in 5. Charles Jason is in 6. Jared Anderson, 7. And Alejandro Sarmento is in lane number 8. So out of heat number 6, Peckman at 2:11.95. Top times remains with Jake Keeley at 2:10.85 out of heat number 5. Second of our 3 circle-seated heats is in the water. Heat number 7, men's 200-meter individual medley. Phelps is in 1, Joe Skimmons in 2, Francis Biagioli in 3. He was 14th in this event last year, 4th in the 4 IM. Sean Tan is in 4, 8th in the 4 IM, 17th in this event last year. Kevin J. from Upper Mainline, 19th in this event last year. He's in 5. Dylan Nort's in 6 from York County. Lane number 7, Brian McKendrick, 3rd in the 100 fly, 2nd in the 100 back this week from Upper Mainline. And lane number 8 is Joey Puglisi from Rapid Area. 2:10.85, Jake Keeley, leader on the deck. Coaches and swimmers, your time trial psych sheets are now posted. Your time trial psych sheets are now posted. So out of heat number 7, Brian McKendrick from Umley. He's 2:09.80. He is your leader on the deck, followed by Keeley at 2:10.85. Those are your top 2 times unofficially. Final heat, 3rd of our 3 circle-seated heats for the men's 200-meter individual medley is in the water. Heat number 8. Ben Brewer's lane 1, Remington Olin 2, Grant House 9th in the 100 fly, 1st in the 2 free, 3rd in the 4 free this week from Countrysides in lane 3. Hassler Carroll, our top side from Top seed from Emmy Lyons is in 4. Patrick Bukevich from Emmy Lyons is in 5. He was 5th in the 4IM. In 6 from York and York County, Ted Gunn. 7 from Somerset Valley, Chandler Amato. And 8 from Kaufman is Zach Baker. So it's House and Carroll, your leaders here. It's again your top time, 2:09.80. Brian McKendrick put that in out of heat number 7. Keeley's second at 2:10.85. And as they move to the wall, could be 2 new leaders right here. Your new leader will be 2:07.75 for Grand House. And then Hassler Carroll will hold down lane 5. So they'll go stroke for stroke tonight right next to each other unofficially in the 2IM. We need a coach from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Ridgewood, New Jersey. To the admin room, please. Thank you. Coach from Ridgewood, New Jersey to the admin room. All right, we're going to transition over to our 50s. Oshkosh, we need you in the admin room. Thank you. How we doing up there in the gallery? Parents, spectators, doing all right? Having a good time this week? Thanks for coming out to Indy. As we move things along here this morning, we'll be transitioning into our 50 backstroke event momentarily. And here we go, women's 50-meter backstroke. Your national record set back in 2004. The oldest record we have on the books. Lauren English from Montclair, New Jersey. She was 29:32. 10 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. Out of heat number 1 of 10, Felicity Buckmar from Rapid Area goes 30.43. Pretty good time right there. This will be our final yard seeds. Don't forget, swimmers, their championship bio forms. Top 8, including the 800 freestylers. If you're seated in the top 8 for the 800 freestyle tonight, stop by, pick up a bio form this morning, fill it out, turn it back into us today. All other championship finalists also. So Caitlin Hardy came out of heat number 2 with a 29.59. That's pretty close to our national record. She'll be our leader on the deck. Well, Megan Judge comes out with a 31.70 out of heat number 3. Once again, Caitlin Hardy, 29.59 from North Shore, your leader on the deck out of heat number 2. Kaylee Himes goes 31.27 out of Upper Perkiomen out of heat number 4. Heat number 5 now in the water. Out of heat number 5, there's Lexi Monty from Fox Cities going 31.31. Top time remains with Caitlin Hardy from Y the North Shore. Heat number 6 in the water. Out of heat number 6 was Megan Sardis with a 31.30. Top time remains 29.59. Caitlin Hardy through 6 heats. Heat 7, final heat before our circle seated heats in the water. Out of heat number 7 was Michaela Rankin, 31.39. Top time remains Caitlin Hardy, 29.59. First of our 3 circle-seated heats is in the water. Heat number 8 of 10. Bailey Grinter was 3rd in this event last year. She's in lane number 4. Next to her, Emma Schupert from Blue Ash was 15th in the 100 pack this week. And up there in lane number 1 is Maurice Schobel from Red Bank. So Grinter, she goes 29.88. Second of our 3 circle-seated heats, heat number 9 of 10, women's 50 back in the water. Top time, 29.59. Second fastest time, 29.88. That's Caitlin Hardy is your leader on the deck. Marianne Comm in lane number 4. She was second in this event last year. Athena Yee was 5th last year in this event. She is in lane 5, and she's been swimming very well this week. So Athena Yee now has your second fastest time behind Caitlin Hardy. Hardy has a 29:59. Final heat, third of our 3 circle seated heats in the water. Heat number 10 of the women's 50 back. Lane 4, first in the 100 back this week. First in this event last year. Cameron Forbes comes in with a 29:41. Next to her, Claire Golba, 12th in the 100 back. So Forbes pushing for it. And Forbes goes 29:97. So your top time, your leader on the deck, unofficially, Caitlin Hardy, should hold down lane number 4 tonight. Next up, the men's 50-meter backstroke. Your national record set back in 2012. Nick Grasser from Upper Mainline, he is 25:47. There'll be 11 heats. This will be heat number 1. Madam Referee. Heat number 1 of 11 in the water. Men's 50-meter backstroke. Out of heat number 1, it was Jake Pruitt at 29:09, and then Joshua Bant went 29:04 out of heat number 2. So he is your leader on the deck. Heat 3, men's 50-meter backstroke in the water. Out of heat number 3, that was Noah Woolweaver from Beckley, Raleigh County, 29:27. Top time remains Joshua Bant from Oshkosh, 29:04 through 3 heats. Heat 4 in the water. Out of heat 4, Kevin Santoro from Wilton, 29:53. Top time remains with Joshua Bant, 29:04. Heat 5 of 11 in the water. So Patrick Fisher, now your leader on the deck, 29:02. He came out of heat number 5. Heat 6 is in the water. 29:02, your top time, Patrick Fisher from Greensboro. Out of heat number 6, that was Cooper Holmes from down east. He goes 29:01. Now your leader on the deck. Preliminary results for the men's 200-meter individual medley. Second alternate, Mike Sandner. First alternate, Ryan Johnston. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final. So Downs Honey now 28:31, your top time. Vincent Downs Honey from Newport out of heat 7. Heat 8 in the water. For the C final, 200 IM, 24th Ryan Script, 23rd Jared Anderson, 22nd Dylan North, 21st Zach Baker, 20th Joey Puglisi, 19th Charles Jason, 18th Lucas Scheidel, and 17th Oliver Zemtrovich. So Joe Huber from Red Bank goes 28:52. Top time 28:31. Vincent Downs Honey. Eligible to swim in the men's 200-meter individual medley B final. 16th Ted Gunn, 15th Francis Piazzoli, 14th Garrett Wolchowski, 13th Tyler Pitty, 12th Patrick Bukovich, 11th Jackson Cavus, 10th Alex Sun, 9th, Sean Tan. So this is the second of our 3 circle-seated heats. Heat number 10. Heat number 9, Austin Wilson, who was 5th in this event last year. He just went 27.00. Pretty good swim right there. Austin Ramsey's in lane number 4. He was 3rd in this event last year. Lane 5 is Tommy Scriminich. He was 17th last year. Joey Puglisi was 18th last year. Down here in lane 7, keep your eye out for Barley, 27.57. Final heat, heat number 11 in the water. 3rd of our 3 circle-seated heats for the men's 50 backstroke. Top time, 27.00 for Austin Wilson. McKendrick was 2nd in this event last year. He's in lane 4. Taylor Hamilton in 5. He was 11th in the 100 back. Wolchowski was 7th in the 100 back. He's in lane 3. Here comes Hamilton. 27.75 for Hamilton, so looks like Austin Wilson will hold down that top time going into tonight's final. I'll finish up with the men's 200-meter individual medley. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final. In 8th, Remington Olin. 7th, Alec Peckman. 6th, Joseph Skimmons. 5th, Kevin Jay. 4th, Jake Keeley. 3rd, Brian McKendrick. 2nd, Hassler Carroll. And your top qualifier with the time at 2:07.75 from Countryside, Grant House. Time is 10:45. 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Just a reminder to our swimmers and coaches, if you're removing banners, be very careful along the railings. Try not to nick those up. And also, please clean up your areas after you have left this morning. Please make sure that you clean up your areas. Plenty of trash cans available on the pool deck. Thank you. Coach of the Meet ballots are still available. Coach of the Meet ballots still available. Pick one up at the help desk, turn it in to the time trial table. There's a ballot box over there. Coach of the Meet will be announced tonight before our final session begins. Thank you. Next up, 400 freestyle relays. National record set here last year, 3:51.79. Gollier, Rudolph, Baker, and Konopka from Middle Tiger. 5 heats this morning. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. So heat number 1 of 5, women's 400-meter freestyle relay, preliminary round. Greenwich is in 3. That was Hannah Submarinian. 4, that was Alexis Faria for Lakeland Hills, and Felicity Buckmeyer for Rapid. Now in the water, lane 3 is Ali Mendoza, lane 4, Katie Kiley, lane 5, Maddie Wilson. Now first Lakeland Hills at the halfway mark. In the water for Greenwich in lane 3 is Sophia Moore. Lane 4, Lakeland Hills, Maggie Riley. And lane 5, Alex Horman from Rapid Area. Well, Lakeland Hills and Rapid Area, pretty tight. Lane 3 is Paulina Gerner. Lane 4 is Elise Frazier, and lane 5, Ashley Jeffries. Going to finish up here in heat number 1 of the women's 400-meter freestyle relay. So coming out of heat 1, Rapid Area goes 4:03.88. Pretty good swim right there for the ladies from Rapid Area, Michigan. Heat 2's in the water. Lane 1 is Christy McCannon from Oshkosh. Lane 2, Anna Francisco from Ocean County. Lane 3, Caitlin Ties from Bath Area. Lane 4, Abby Kloss from Summit. 5, Abby Irwin from Boise. 6, Isabel Anbar from New Canaan. And 7, Megan Elmquist from Greater Flint. And our second swimmer's in. Kiki Rice, lane 1. Gabrielle Cabaran, lane 2. Antolin 3, Jackie Crater 4, Sydney Walker 5, Caroline Sweeney 6, and Natalie Gallimore is in 7. Here's up top, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now with Gabrielle Mullally in lane number 1. Lane 2 is Natalie Brown. Lane 3, Olivia Harper. Lane 4, Margie Keenan. Lane 5, Kara Stewart. Lane 6, Lizzie Caldwell. Lane 7, Elena Skellett. Oshkosh still your leader up there in lane number 1. Still Oshkosh, not by much though, 5/100ths over Flint down here in 7. So Oshkosh and Flint fighting it out. Callie Belling up in 1, Michaela Rankin 2, Marjorie McLeod 3. 4 is Nicole Tingley, 5 Maggie Irwin, 6 is Abigail Condon, and 7 Emma Curtis. .401.01 for Greater Flint. Top team on the deck unofficially. Heat number 3, first of our 3 circle seated heats, is in the water. Lane 1, Kaufman with Claire Farrell. Lane 2, Mary Margaret Fry, Blue Ash. Lane number 3, Somerset Valley's Lexi Brewer. Lane 4, Emma Holmquist from Wilton. Lane 5, Beth Ann Griffith from Emmy Lyons. Lane 6, Amelia Wooten from Western. Lane 7, Leah Thomas from Powell Crosley. And in lane 8, Morris Stewart from Laurel East Hartford. So Holmquist got her hand to the wall there first. And a 1:00:43 going out. Swimmers in the water. Lane number 1, Ashley DePore. Lane 2, Megan Glass. Lane 3, Megan Bull, having a great week. Catherine Buroker, lane number 4. Lane 5 is Madeline Hart. Lane 6 is Kira Page. Lane 7, Frances Leary, and lane number 8, Alicia DeFiore. Oh, moving into first with Megan Bull on that leg, 2:00:08. Coach from Red Bank, coach from Greensboro to the admin room. Coach from Red Bank, coach from Greensboro to the admin room, please. Third swimmers in here in heat number 3 of 5, first of our 3 circle seated heats. DePore is Seifert, lane 1, Fortman 2, Hop 3, Caulfeld 4, Contino 5, Regan 6, Trotter 7, Savage 8. Emmy Lyons, your leader at 3:00:84 for Emmy Lyons. Followed by Blue Ashton in Somerset Valley. Anchors in the water. Bobick 1, May 2, Gebel 3, Perry 4, Mollering 5, Hufziger 6, Criddle 7, and Francis in 8. So Kylie Perry, our 50 free champ and top seed in 100, center of the pool. Wilton with a 3:58.58 as your top time through 3 heats. In the water, second of our 3 circle-seated heats, heat number 4 of 5, women's 400-meter freestyle relay. Don't forget those championship bioforms. Also for your 800, the heats of the 800. Swimmers in the water right now, Jesse Snover for Middle Tiger 1, Maria Nitti for Hamilton 2, Jamie Yadoff 3 for Wyckoff, for York, Emily Ilgen Fritz in 4, Faith Hefner's in 5 for Hickory, Nebby Rice 6 for Countryside, Red Bank is Ginger Hansen in 7, and Mackenzie Campbell was in lane 8 for Greensboro. So out first for Hickory, 58-31, that's a real good split for Faith Hefner. Keep your eye on the Hickory ladies, they took the 800 free relay last night and have been very good in the freestyle events, especially 200 and above this week. So second swimmers in, Rudolph lane 1, Horner 2, Choi 3, Gingrich 4, Shirkez 5, Babers 6, Judge 7, and Carr in lane number 8. We need the Wyckoff coach and the Frederick County coach. Wyckoff and Frederick County. Wyckoff and Frederick County to the admin room, please. Thank you. Third swimmers in. Blakeman 1, Ackerson 2, Kakamo 3, Poksheva 4, Durek 5, Emma Otten in 6, Shinebar 7, and Curtis in lane number 8. So shout out to Coach John Jolly, watching from home. Thoughts are with you. Your ladies are leading the way here in heat number 4 of 5 for the women's preliminary 400 free relay. $257.56 on the board for the ladies from Metropolitan Hickory, North Carolina. Anchors in, Sarah Young 1, Abby Berlacco 2, Kate Sheridan 3, Leah Braswell 4, Madison Murtaugh 5, Megan Sichterman 6, Shoshana Swell 7, and Omega Penix in 8. So Hickory, they go 3:56.97. Great swim for the ladies from Hickory. They're now your top time. Countryside at 3:58.80. So Wilton still in second unofficially, 3:58.58. I'll wait until we finish this one. Final heat. Heat number 5 is in the water. McCausland from Lionville Lane 1. Tassick 2 from Northwest North Carolina. Welch in 3 from North Shore. Brzezinski 4 for Fanwood Scotch Plains. Boyers in 5 from Cheshire. Edwardville Grinter in 6. Somerset Hills Loretta in 7. And Noonan in lane number 8 from Western North Carolina. Second swimmers in 58.59 for Northwest North Carolina. Morgan Tassick just behind the ladies from Hickory. Second swimmers in, Roshan 1, Dennis 2, Hardy 3, Davis 4, Tyler 5, Edwards 6, Manson 7, and Long in 8. $3:56.97 time to beat. 1:57.55 was the split for the ladies from Hickory, who are in the lead at the 200. So Fanwood Scotch Plains 58.82, followed by North Shore at 59.34. Third swimmers in, Manthorpe in lane 1, Martin 2, Ronan 3, Mazes 4, Wargo 5, Tomei 6, Alexei 7, and Schlitt in lane number 8. $300 split for the ladies from Hickory was 2:57.56. Still Fanwood Scotch Plains, followed by Northwest North Carolina. So 2:58.50 on the board, just under a second behind the ladies from Hickory. Anchors away. Grenoble 1, Pape 2, Summit 3, Fung 4, Parada 5, Pierce 6, Purcell 7, and Reeder in lane number 8. Greater Flint coach to the administration room. Coach from Greater Flint, Michigan to the admin room, please. Top time, 3:56.97. Here comes Wire, the North Shore. $3:58.00. 3:58.09 for North Shore. 3:58.00. 3:58.09 for Fanwood Scotch Plains. Top time unofficially goes to the ladies from Hickory, 3:56.97. Next event, the men's 400 freestyle relay. National record 3:29.36, set back in 2012 by the Triangle Area YMCA North Carolina, the team of Matthew, Ellington, Crowder, and Bunk. There will be 4 heats. Mr. Referee, Heat 1. Heat 1, men's 400-meter freestyle relay. Lane 1, Curtis for Greater Flint. Lane 2, Potts for Joliet. Lane 3, Day for Northwest North Carolina. Lane 4 is Foster from Somerset Hills. Lane 5, Adel from New Canaan. Lane 6, Miller from Green Family. Lane 7, Tan from Lakeland Hills. So New Canaan out first at 54.49 with Charles Adel. Second swimmers in, Ryan Johnston 1, Hovanek 2, Raub 3, Alexi 4, Paris 5, Paletta 6, and Boda in 7. Still New Canaan, 148.62. Third swimmers in, Cooper Prue, lane 1. TJ LeSure, lane 2. Lane number 3 is Jacob Green. Lane 4, Michael Macchia. Lane 5, Ed Rudman. Lane 6, Andrew Rowetter. And in lane 7 is Matthew Fricker. New Canaan 242.60. Final swimmers in the water. Hutchinson 1, Yanello 2, Lenchik 3, Karka 4, Cirilli 5, Paletta 6, and Sun in 7. Don't forget championship bioforms. Please remember to turn those in. Championship bioforms, please. Thank you. Roll Tide. Here comes the Tide trying to chase down New Canaan. So New Canaan, 338.75, followed by Northwest North Carolina and the Joliet Jets. First of our 3 circle-seated heats now in the water. Men's 400-meter freestyle relay. Lane number 1, Will Hand from Ridgewood. Lane number 2, Spencer Ashby from Middle Tiger. Lane number 3, Matt Sanders from Somerset Valley. Lane number 4, Matt Corona from Cheshire. Lane 5, Hank Seifert from Kaufman. Lane 6, Chet Dobson from Blue Ash. Lane 7, Ben Puglisi from Rapid Area. Lane number 8, Marcus Swartfager from Grove City. Seifert out in a 53.23. Big swim right there for Hank. Followed by Middle Tiger. In the water right now. Second swimmers heat number 2 here. Kime, lane 1, Skurjans 2, Fitzpatrick 3, Doherty 4, Rogers 5, Fortman 6, Losi 7, and Reynolds in 8. Doherty is your top seed going into tonight's 100 freestyle. He pulls Cheshire into the lead at 147.46. Nice swim for Jack Doherty. Third swimmer's in. Kolnovic, lane 1. Kramer 2. Otterbein 3. Brewer 4. Baker 5. Risma 6. Depot 7. And Rastatter in lane 8. Cheshire trying to hold off Middle Tiger. Cheshire at 241.46. Your leader anchors in. Park 1, Hobart 2, Waters 3, Bishop 4, Wolfram 5, Schutz 6, Scott 7, and Wilson in 8. So Cheshire with just ahead of Middle Tiger with Carl Bishop for Cheshire finishing that off. Nice swim for Rack Hobart and Ryan Waters also on those anchors. Heat 3, second of our 3 circle seeded heats, is in the water. Lane number 1, Westfield with Collins. Lane number 2, East Hartford with Davis. Lane number 3, Courtwright swimming for Wyckoff. Lane number 4 is Grand House from Countryside. Lane 5, Teddy Smith from Red Bank. Lane 6, Kyle Poland from Leaning Tower. Lane 7, Von Ottenreed for Hamilton. And lane number 8, Navarrete from South Florida. House brings it in at 53.09. That's a little bit faster than Hank Seifert went out. So they're leading the way right now. Second swimmer's in, Bevel 1, Sartoris 2, Yee 3, Slavey 4, Smith 5, Gullickson 6, LeQuang 7, Impasamato in lane 8. And swim by Countryside with Matt Slavey. 146.15. They are ahead of the Cheshire pace by just over a second. Third swimmer's in. Bevel. This time Ryan after Eric. Lane 1. Boileau 2. Gifford 3. New Sereno 4, Skimmons 5, Park 6, Nance 7, and Beavis in lane number 8. Still Countryside now moving up. Red Bank and Wyckoff. Countryside at 241.95. Just ahead, just ahead of Cheshire with their split. Anchors away here. Morgan 1, Wachowski 2, Kuskin 3, German 4, Cal 5, Rosler 6, Madigan 7, and Veit in 8. So Countryside now your leader on the deck unofficially at 3:34.86. Final heat in the water. Heat number 4, third of our 3 circle seated heats for the men's 400 freestyle relay. Lane 1, Alec Peckman for York. Lane 2, Broden Rash for Fanwood Scotch Plains. Lane 3, Will McCullough for Pal Crosley. Lane 4, Brendan Burns for Upper Mainline. Lane 5, Robbie Giller for Wilton. Lane 6, Pete Lingo for Emmy Lyons. Lane 7, Jackie Zablocki, Green Bay. Lane 8, Alex Strasser for Greensboro. Out first, Pal Crosley. Nice swim there for Willem McCullough at 53.54. Second swimmer's in, Sun, lane 1, Heath 2, Herfel 3, Hawk 4, Ignatov 5, Petkovic 6, Hake 7, and Forston 8. Third swimmer's in. Lou, lane 1, Demore 2, Rudder 3, McKendrick 4, Ryan 5, Carroll 6, Grip 7, and McGugan, lane number 8. So upper main line. .240.18 heading into the anchor leg. So far, they're your leader. They won 3 relays so far. Final swimmers in. Snyder 1, Cohen 2, Brocker 3, Beard 4, Sykes 5, Erickson 6, Neverman 7, and Pulaski 8. Top time so far, 3:34.81. Looks like upper main line will hold that top seed unofficially tonight. 3:32.99, unofficially your top time. Followed by Wilton, nice finish there. I have the preliminary results from the men's 50-meter backstroke before we do this swim-off. Second alternate, David May. First alternate, Jeff Raggets. 24th was Hudson Hutcherson. 23rd, Alex Strasser. Tied for 21st, Riley Loesch and Kevin LeBeau. 20th, Brandon Evans. 19th, Michael Macchia. 18th, Matt Wagner. Tied for 16th, we'll see that swim-off coming up momentarily, was Remington, Olington, and Tommy Skrinovich. 15th, Noah Young. 14th, Tyler Kaut. 13th, Jonathan Hua. 12th, Joey Huber. 11th, Ed Rudman. 10th, Ryan Johnston. 9th, Nick Whitcomb. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final for the men's 50-meter backstroke. 8th, Jonathan Erickson. 7th, Garrett Wolkowski. 6th, Brian McKendrick. 5th, Austin Ramsey. 4th, Joey Puglisi. 3rd, Taylor Hamilton. 2nd, Avery Barley. And your top qualifier with a time of 27.00 seconds from Grove City, Austin Wilson. It is 11:20. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. What was that time? 28:63. This is good. This is a swim off for the men's 50-meter backstroke. Scrivenichins in lane 4, Olin lane 5. This is for the B final. Madam Referee. So Tommy Scrivenich from Wyckoff in lane 4, Remington Olin from Frederick, Maryland, lane number 5, 28:63 earlier today. Swimming for the B final. And they're under the flags. It looks like it'll be Olin. And it is 27:87 coming down from the 28:63 for Remington Olin. Nice swim, gentlemen. Next up, 800 freestyle. Women's national record set back in 2014, 8:49.29. Caitlin Moon from Kishwaukee. Mr. Referee. Heat 2 of 3. The results of the women's 400-meter freestyle relay. 18th, second alternate, Oshkosh. 17th, first alternate, Rapid Area. 16th, Somerset Hills. 15th, Lionville. 14th, Red Bank. 13th, Somerset Valley. 12th, Hamilton. 11th, Greater Flint. 10th, Blue Ash. 9th, Emmy Lyons. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final. In 8th, Cheshire. 7th, York and York County. 6th, Wyckoff. 5th, Countryside. 4th, Northwest North Carolina. 3rd, Wilton. 2nd, Wye of the North Shore. And your top qualifiers for tonight's women's 400-meter freestyle relay, the team of Hefner, Shirkez, Jurek, and Murtaugh. They went 3:56.97, Hickory, North Carolina. It's 11:25, 30 minutes to declare your intentions. So heat number 2 of 3 here for the women's 800-meter freestyle. Lane number 1 from Columbia, South Carolina, Maggie Holleran. 2 from Boise, Maggie Irwin. 3 from Wilton, Catherine Buracher. She was 5th in the 1500. 4, lane 4 from Cheshire is Jamie Robinson. Lane number 5 from York is Julia Poksheva. Lane number 6 from Wilton is Emma Caulfeld. Lane 7 from Countryside, Sally Plow. And then lane number 8 from Emmy Lyons, Allison Capostasi. Results of the women's 50-meter backstroke. Second alternate, Meredith Rigler from Somerset Hills. First alternate, Isabel Pennington. C finals, 24th, Katie Kiley. 22nd, China Walsh. 23rd, China Walsh. 22nd, Michaela Rankin. 21st, Kerrigan Hemp. 20th, Riley Hoffman. 19th, Lexi Monty. 18th, Megan Sardis. 17th, Kaylee Himes. Eligible to swim in the console finals, 16th, Taylor Ament. 15th, Ginger Hansen. 14th, Alexandra Temple. 13th, Allison Ty. 12th, Georgia Apostolou. 11th, Felicity Buckmeyer, and tied for 9th, Heather Sigmon and Marie Schobel. In 8th, eligible to swim in tonight's championship final for the women's 50-meter backstroke. 8th place, Elaine S. Skellett from Greater Flint Flying Falcons, coached by Adam. Coach Adam. 7th, Kate Alexi. 6th, Marianne Common. 5th, Claire Golba. 4th, Emma Schubert. 3rd, Cameron Forbes. 2nd, Bailey Grinter. And your top qualifier for the women's 50-meter backstroke with a time of 29:74 from Kishwaukee, Athena Yee. It's 11:30. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Don't forget your championship bio forms. Please turn them in here to the announcers table. Thank you. And then back to the action. Catherine Buroker up there in lane number 3 from Wilton, leading the way here. Following Catherine is Julia Poksheva, and then Emma Caulfeld down here in 6, and Sally Clow in lane 7. We need a coach from Kaufman. Coach from Kaufman, Ohio. Coach from Kaufman, Ohio to the administration room, please. Thank you. Bureker, Poksheva, and Caulfield. Under the flags goes Bureker, taking the bell. Followed by Poksheva, and then Caulfield and Clow. Well, here comes Catherine Bureker. Under the flags, we'll see what she does here in heat number 2 of 3. She goes 9:11. Pretty good time for Catherine, followed by Julia Poksheva. And it looked like Emma Caulfield in third. We don't have a time up there for her, but Catherine Bureker goes 9:11.89. Next up, heat 3, women's 800-meter freestyle. Mr. Referee. Preliminary results of the men's 400-meter freestyle relay. Second alternate, Leaning Tower. First alternate, Blue Ash. Finishing in 16th from Somerset Hills. 15th, York and York County. 14th, Rapid Area. 13th, Joliet. 12th, Northwest North Carolina. 11th, New Canaan. 10th, Emmy Lions. And 9th, Pal Crosley Junior Tiger Sharks. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final. In 8th, Somerset Valley. 7th, Wyckoff. 6th, Red Bank. 5th, Wilton. 4th, Middle Tiger. 3rd, Cheshire. 2nd, Countryside. And your top qualifiers, the team of Brendan Burns, Sam Hawk, Brian McKendrick, and Billy Beard. They'll try to take down their 4th relay title tonight at swimming out of lane 4. They were 3:32.99 upper main line. 11:40, 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. So here in heat number 3, second heat of the morning, top heat swims tonight at finals. Lane number 1 from Somerset Valley, Bridget de Blasio. Lane 2 from Waterbury is Margaret Flaherty. Lane number 3, Brenna McLaughlin from Wilton. Lane number 4, Cassie Laughlin from Cheshire. Lane number 5, Megan French from York. Lane 6 from Blue Ashes, Casey Becker. Lane 7 from Countryside, Mackenzie Rice. Lane number 8 from Dwaynesburg, Alexandra Dixon. Nice swim being put in here by Casey Laughlin, 14 years old from Cheshire. Next to her looks to be Megan French from York in York County. And then down here in lane 7, Mackenzie Rice from Countryside. Top time coming out of heat number 2 was 9:11.89, Catherine Burauker. So Casey Laughlin, she'll take the bell here in the 800. Comes under the flags, followed by Megan French. Down here in lane 7, looks like Mackenzie Rice. Once again, 9:11 is your time, 9:11.89, top time out of heat number 2. We will be having a swim off for the men's 100-meter freestyle immediately following this heat between Alec Peckman and Jonathan Yanello. Swim off, 100 free after this 800 heat. So Casey Laughlin, 14 years old from Cheshire. Nice swim this morning. He goes 9:15.57. Followed by French at 9:22.98. And then Becker at 9:25.83. Next up, we're going to have a 100-meter freestyle swim-off. Lane number 4 will be Alec Peckman from York. Jonathan Yanello from Joliet be in lane 5. They were 54.07 earlier. This is for the B final. Mr. Referee. Once again, these guys were 54.07. Now swimming for the B final. Turn in your bio forms, championship bio forms, if you're still in the natatorium in your top 8 tonight. Finish there. Turnover, and you've got Alec Peckman. He goes 53.78. Drops time. Nice swim for Alec Peckman. We'll move on to the B final tonight in 100 free. Next up, this will be the men's 800 freestyle. National record set earlier this week by Ross Dant, 8:17.21. Going out in the 1500. This will be heat number 2 of 4 this morning. Mr. Referee. Here we are in heat number 2 of 4 for the men's 800-meter freestyle. Lane number 1 from Chambersburg, Jacob Greenwood. Lane number 2 from Edwardsville, Brian Bajette. Lane number 3 from Wilton is Tim Joyce. Lane number 4 from South Family, Nick Ackerman. Lane 5 from Wilton, James Mustafi. Mustafi was second in the 4 IM the other night. Riley Pastorius from Somerset Valley's in 6. Price Agnew from Middle Tiger is in 7. And John Stauffer from Somerset Valley in 8. Let's go international record 8:17:21. Ross Dant. So your top 3 times coming out of the women's 800-meter freestyle so far before we go into the final heat tonight. Julia Poksheva, she was 9:17:10. Casey Laughlin, 9:15:57. And Catherine Buracker, she goes 9:11:89. Time trial heat sheets are posted and they are ready for pickup at the help desk. Time trial heat sheets are posted and ready for pickup at the help desk. Thank you. And Pistorius, he takes the bell, followed by Mustafi and Ackerman. Those top three been swimming it pretty solidly through the 700. Riley Pistorius having a good week. Here comes Mustafi now, trying to move up with a little more than 50 to go. Mustafi trying to chase down Pistorius. "25 meters to go." Good turnover there for Riley Pistorius at the end. So he goes 8:28.03 and Mustafi at 8:29.37. Nice swim, gentlemen. Next up will be heat number 3 of 4 for the men's 800-meter freestyle. Mr. Referee. Swimming in heat number 3, lane number 1 from Countryside, Austin Theobald. Lane number 2 from Hickory, Stephen Prokopi. Lane number 3 from Ridgewood, Eric Chimes. Lane number 4 from Wilton, Nick Nanemacher. Lane number 5 from Wilton, Will Suchy. Lane 6 from Countryside, Cameron Rutz. Lane 7 from Ridgewood, Tim Park. And lane number 8 from Fanwood Scotch Plains, New Jersey, Kevin Fleck. Heat number 3 of 4. Heat 1 will swim tonight at finals. Top time so far, Riley Pistorius, he was 8:28.03, followed by Mustafi at 8:29.07. So 300 in, we've got Kevin Fleck, Rutz, and Suchi. Cruising here in the 800. Looking to go a little bit better than 828. So with about 300 to go, it'll be Park and Suchi and Rutz in that order. Also up there in lane 1, Theobald trying to make a move. Will the thrill So Suchi, now your leader, 6:35.28. Couple hundred to go. So Suchi will move under the flags and take the bell here out of lane number 5 in heat number 3. He's followed by Park. Tied for third after 700 is Fleck and Rutz. So Suchi took control with about 300 to go. 25 meters to go now. Trying to move up in that top 16 scoring position. He's got a good shot. And Suchi, he goes 8:42.06. We'll see where that ends up. Followed by Park, then Fleck, and Theobald. Nice swim. Next up, final heat of the morning for the men's 800-meter freestyle. Heat number 4 of 4, Mr. Referee. Time trials will begin 1/2 hour after the conclusion of this heat. Time trials will start 1/2 hour after the conclusion of this heat, heat number 4, the men's 800-meter freestyle. So your swimmers in heat number 4. Lane 2 from Western Connecticut, Nicholas Falder. Lane 3 from Wyckoff, Gordon Stewart. Lane number 4 from North Shore, Coleman Comashane. Lane number 5 from Brandywine, Delaware, Greg Gardner. And in lane number 6 from Somerset Valley, Rise Hanley. They're coming up on their 500-meter mark. Boulder up there in 2, Gordon Stewart in 3. And Gardner in 5. Top time so far, 8:28.03, O'Reilly Pistorius from Somerset Valley. So Gordon Stewart, 150 to go. Trying to move up now out of lane number 5 is Greg Gardner from Brandywine, Delaware. Also in the mix is Nick Falder from Western Connecticut. Nice swim right here by Gordon Stewart from Wyckoff. And there they are, cheering them on. Good swim by Greg Gardner also, and Falder. Great job, gentlemen. All right, nice swim, gentlemen. That concludes our preliminary session for Sunday morning, day 5. Next up will be our time trial session here on Sunday afternoon. So the competition pool is open for warm-up. It is a feet-first entry session right now. Thank you. We expect that time trials will start approximately 12:45, 30 minutes from now.
Because play might be the best way to fight obesity. Because staying connected makes my family stronger, healthier, and happier.
Because a safe place after school can lead to success in school.
Because physical activity is vital to my health and well-being.
Because I need to make my world better.
Because playing team sports teaches the character and social skills that build leaders.
Because learning with others makes for a greater understanding.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.